What's going on, guys? Today, this was a request through my Instagram. I'm going to do my top 10 sweaty / try hard skins in cards. So, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but this is not my area of expertise. This is not something I know too much about. But, I still have a decent kind of handle on it. So, I'm just going to get into it, my list, and I'm not going to be able to give too good of reasonings on this. I'm just saying this right now. So, Aura is number 1 for me. Self-explanatory. Focus at number 2. She just got that new style. I know she's very worn this season. And from when she came out, I think in late Chapter 1, she's always been at the top. Number 3, female superhero skins. When they're released in Chapter 2, Season 4, I think 2 of the female ones, I think it's Joltra and Backlash, are both in the top 10 most used skins for like every season ever since then. Number 4, I have Dynamo. Kind of I guess you could say OG sweat skin, because it was released in Season 6, which isn't really OG, but for sweat skins, kind of. So, I mean, she, late Chapter 1, always see her in tournaments, like World Cup era, you always saw her. Number 5, we got Lynx. She was released in Season 7, Chapter 1, and she's still so worn to this day. And, you still see her a lot. People just love the skin. And you do see players that aren't great using her, but most of the time you see a Lynx, they're reasonably good. And number 6, I have Echo. I'm pretty sure she's in like the top 10 most used skins of all time, and she's a sweat skin. You really only see sweats using her. I think she's like in the 7 or 8 range of most used skins of all time. So, I mean, how could you not have a skin that's a sweaty skin that's this high up, most used in game, and not put her on this list, right? And from Series 2. Number 7, Sparkplug. It's kind of more of a Chapter 2 sweat skin, and it's kind of slowly dropped down, but it's still reasonably consistent. People still use Sparkplug all the time. People still love Sparkplug. There's no reason why this card shouldn't be in the top 10. And number 8, I have Haze, which the reason I put Haze on here is if there was Surf Witch, I would put Surf Witch on here. But they're basically the same skin. People use Surf Witch. I think she's like the 3rd most used skin of all time. And then if you have Haze, who's basically the same thing, people still use Haze too. So I think maybe it's the people that use Haze and Surf Witch that kind of maybe go back and forth, or one or the other. But either way, both the skins are so heavily used. So if any of them come to collect cards that wear the Sparkplug, Haze or Surf Witch, they're going to want Haze because there's a Surf Witch. So at number 9, I have Tigress. This is another sweat skin, Chapter 1, late Chapter 1, World Cup type era, Season 8, 9, and X. So, that's why Tigress is on here. And, she stood the test of time. She's still very worn. I think she's still in the top 20 or 15 most used skins this season. At number 10, I have Kuno. Again, this is not a skin you see very often, but it's like a skin that, you see it very often if you're a good player and you're in good lobbies. So, not me. But Kuno is so used. Used all the time by really good players. You never see bad players using her. So, this is my top 10 sweaty / try-hard skins. And if you want to leave me a request for a video, just drop it in the comments, or my Instagram, which is Richard_Parrot and then the number 1. The name is spelled the same way it is in my YouTube channel. So, I'll see you guys next time.